Okay, so I'm probably going to delete this video when it's no longer that relevant, but okay, so this is kind of like site news more than any kind of release. So I've been gone for like probably just over 2 months. Before I left, I was working hard on this one right here, the Ronald McDonald versus Boyfriend. However, it had like way more speckling and stuff, and just like it was pretty dirty. It's a pretty dirty rip still. Um, but I clearly messed up one of the Ronald frames, and so I'd have to go back and do that. And I just, as much as I've already put work into it, I probably was working on this like a week or something. I just know it's not gonna be up to my standards, and like the only real way to get around this, to make it look up to code for me, would be to literally go into Flash and like make boyfriend and girlfriend and Ronald from scratch and just make their animations over. But I eventually got to a point where I'm like, Jesus, do I even want to do this? It's so much work to do that. And it's not like I'm super attached to the stage in the first place. I was already putting too much work in trying to fix this thing up. What I really need is like, bruh man, to come and actually just rip this himself. Well, bruh man always makes his stages like ridiculously huge, and like, your characters are super tiny. At least he's really good at actually ripping the images with quality wise. Whereas this was way rougher than it looks right now. Like the tree was rough, Ronald was rough, boyfriend was rough. Girlfriend here is pretty much left alone because I was gonna try. I did some experiments in Flash to see how hard it would be to redraw it. And while I could do it, sure, it would just take so much long. And like I said, it's not like I'm super attached to the stage to be spending weeks in like God knows how many hours. I probably already spent like 80 hours of work on it or something crazy, trying to clean it up. So this is a failed stage surgery. I'm not going to release this, even though I'm sure there's enough people that be like, well, that looks better than what they have. You should release this. But no, just hopefully somebody who has better ripping skills can actually go into Friday Night Funkin' and actually rip the assets. And yeah, so this one stopped. Also, I was working on this original stage that isn't a surgery, and I sunk a ton of time into that, and I was getting pretty overwhelmed. And so got burned out on this Ronald Donald one, and I got burned out, though haven't given up on the other one. I want to release that original stage eventually. So I got those two burnouts in a row, and that last stage select video went pretty bad because like the audio got all fucked. So it was like 3 burnouts in a row, and you get too many burnouts in a row, you get really burned out. But I'm back now. I'll start doing stage surgeries again. I'll probably release the stage select video with another like 40 something stages reviewed in a couple days, hopefully. But yeah, I'll back. I'll start releasing stage surgeries again. Feel free to request anything you want, or you can even commission me. But if you're gonna commission me, go look at that commission video first to see like the specifics of commissioning me, which is different than requesting a stage surgery. But yeah, I'm back. Keep tuned.